friends, my name's Maddie, and welcome back to Fran Bow. Last episode we found Mr. Midnight. He's locked in this cage, and we need to get the key to unlock it. Go on, Fran, please get me out of this cage. Find the key. So, we looked in here last time, and there wasn't anything useful in here, but we did find our little kitty cat. So, ooh. Mr. Rat, it's time to get up. I met another rat a while ago. Mr. Rat, are you tired, sir? That's so sad. Okay, let's go downstairs. Yeah, we saw her last time. Let's head down. Oh, you scared me. I thought nobody was living here. There you are. We were waiting for you. Where is your head? My head? My head is just in the right place. You, the precious being from the other world, who would ever believe us? I'm very confused now, ladies. What are you talking about? Fran Bow, that's your name, right? And your mom and dad died tragically, very brutal, right? And now you really want to know who killed them, right? Slow down. How is it you know all this? We just know. We have to. We are part of this world. But don't be sad. Bad things happen to all of us, all the time. I wish I was at home with Mommy and Daddy now. Don't wish for things that can't be done. Find solutions and answers. Yes, but the pain I feel is so great. I can't see solutions. Drink some tea and eat some cake. It will make you feel better. I'm not hungry. Just tell me who told you about me. Are you scared, little Fran? A little. It's odd the way I came here, and this conversation makes me confused. You haven't asked about your cat yet, Mr. Midnight. That's very odd for a girl who loves her cat more than anything else in the world. And yet, you look so calm after finding him in a cage, hungry and scared. Shouldn't it be us, trembling in fear of you? I love him, and that's why I'm here. I didn't mean to be rude to you. You want him back? Yes, please. I really wish to have him back. He's my best friend. Before we set him free, tell us about how it is that you came here. It's a long story. I escaped from a place. A very ugly place. They cut open the heads of children to find out what's wrong with them. Phil told me a secret, and I was clever enough to find the way out. And then I came into the woods and met a giant ant. And I killed a bug, and it was terrible. And then I met a rat who wanted to get his hair done. And then I made a door, and that door took me here. But when I entered the door, something happened. I don't remember anything else. Oh, and I saw a real pinecone family. That was before I came here. They live in Mr. Antonio's house. They like berries. And I saw flying insects that got stuck in trees because they have long hair. That was also in the woods, and now here I am, looking for Mr. Midnight. That sounds super crazy when you say it like that, Fran. That was some adventure. How old are you, Fran? I'm 10 years old, but I have to turn 11 soon, and you? We are 16 years old, much older than you, so you have to obey us. I don't want to obey you. You can't tell me what to do. You haven't even asked our names. That's not polite. And you shouldn't wander around in a house without permission. Are you stupid? A stupid little girl with no family at all? I'm not stupid, and I do have a family. I have Aunt Grace and my kitten. Are you crying? Because if you are, you'll get in trouble. If you don't do exactly as we say, you and your cat will die. Do you understand? No, you don't scare me. Free my cat now. You idiot, you asked for it. If you don't do what we ask for, bad things will happen to your cat. We will force you to kill him with your own hands. Oh no, please, I'll do whatever you ask for. Good. Now listen to us carefully. We need you to perform a little magic trick on us. Do you like magic? Oops. Yes. Annie also did magic, but she didn't have any idea how to actually do it. Anyway, this magic is very powerful. It's tremendous and dangerous. Here is the recipe. Be cautious and precise, otherwise terrible things can happen. Okay, they want me to detach them? Do it yourselves. Why can't you do it yourselves? We can't do it. It would kill us. You see, we weren't like this before. Yeah, that's their picture on the wall back there. We used to be 2 different people in 2 different bodies. You mean you weren't born like this? Well, that is what they just said. One night, a long time ago, something appeared in front of us. We thought it was an angel, but it was not. He decided that we should spend eternity together. He cursed us to be like this. We never understood why. We have a spell to bring him back. But we will do that later, when we are not attached to each other anymore, and show him that he is powerless, and he will regret it. This sounds very scary, but I guess I'll have to do this for my kitty. We are going to gather some things you will need for the ritual. And because you have been a very nutty girl, you won't even be able to talk to your cat. You'll have to wait until we come back. Oh, please let me talk to him. Let me give him some food. No, you can't. And Fran, do you see this key? Can you imagine what can be opened with it? Can you, you silly, silly girl? There they go. It sucks. Okay, let's take a look at that paper again. Summon the old lost body. Lost in darkness, lost in tears, your body becomes a lie. Through the hand of the one angel that decides to bring you sorrow. The heart of a frog. The head of a young virgin. Hair and blood from a black cat. Pentagram made of ashes, burnt body of a fox. This must be cooked all together inside a pot or cauldron with plenty of water. When you are about to drink the potion, repeat these words. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, hair and blood from a black cat. That doesn't sound good. Neither does head of a young virgin. I don't know if they mean me or the girl over here. Like, oh. Hello? Who are you? Can't you hear me? I'm Fran. Yeah, she's not responding. What if I walk closer to her? Nope, she's gone. Was this window open before? I don't know. Oh, a typewriter, and it works. I guess I could write, but there's no paper. There are many books and things on the shelf. So many that it makes me dizzy. I'll just leave it there. Oh my goodness, the smell! Poor girl, who could have done this and why? I need to be careful and protect my kitty and myself. She's missing a head, so can I... Like, I took a look around here before, but I don't know where her head is. Alice and cats are a bit alike. Both are curious, both like to kill mice, and both are good companions of witches, but they're 2 entirely different species, so... The stairs end up in a wall. That must be where I came out, and now it's blocked off. Okay. So I already... Oh! It's him again, but I haven't taken my pills. Yeah, I don't know what's real and what's not really. Can we go out there now? Well, he opened the window. Thank you, but who is he? Wasn't one of the things we needed a frog heart? Yeah, heart of a frog. I don't want to kill the frog, though. What's this? A rusty old bicycle in the middle of an island. I don't think it would take me very far. There's nothing but water around this house. True. A long woody plank. I could do something with it. Like cross that gap down in the well, probably. A big rock. I'll leave it there. Okay. Good idea. Moonlight on the water. You're so beautiful and calm. I always feel like the moon is following me. I wonder if the moonlight does the same job as sunlight. Oh. I can talk to him. Hey, you. Yes? Who's speaking? Me. I'm a toad. I have to tell you something. Yes? What is it? You are in great danger. Don't trust the girls. Why do you say that? Look, girl. I'm a toad, and I know I can swim away from this place. But they won't let me. Every time I try to get out of here, I magically come back. This house is like a huge magnet. A toad and cat magnet. They love us, but not to give us love. Just to use us. Don't trust them. That's terrible. That's why my kitty is here then. They gave you a recipe for some kind of magic, right? How did you know that? Did you see the dead girl in one of the rooms? Well, that can be you if you try to do it. She tried, but she did it wrong. But what should I do then? I'm not a clever toad, but if I were you, I would be creative. Creative? I'll try to do my best. And girl, please save us all. I really want to get out of here. If I take the pills, will it just throw me back down in the well, or is this like a different area? Let's take a try. Oh. My sister is trying to catch me, but I ran away. I'm scared. Would you help me? I have a monster inside my head. Doubters. I guess some people believe you when it's written down. Doubters need the truth on paper. But what does it mean? Who wrote this? I have papers, yes, but what truth? Can I change? I think I need to change the recipe with the typewriter, because it said I needed paper. I could write something, but what? Okay. Okay, I need something. I don't know what yet. Oh, a record player. I wonder if it works. Let's see. There, it works. Jance. Antonio the Greatest. He used to be a jazz player. The Blueberry Tree Volume 2. Queen of Meat. Oops. Sorry about that. It's cool sounding, but that doesn't help me. Okay. I can't click on this book. There has to be something. Right? Many tiny paintings, and there's a cat! When I grow up, I'll have lots of cat paintings on my walls. This girl is me. And other things too, but I'm not grown up yet. Can I, like, put something in their tea? This is not my cup. They're rude as hell. Can't you be rude as hell back? Can I go back up here? Did they lock it? Those girls, they locked the attic, but how? I guess I can't talk to Mr. Midnight until they come back. I don't really know what to do. I mean... Whee! Maybe I need what's in that bottle up there, so... Oh. didn't realize I had to take this one at a time. Okay, so let's put the plank of wood. Nice. I can't lift it, it's too heavy for me. Then let's use the knife to cut this down. There we go. I cut the rope, wonderful. Now let's shimmy back down. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god. That burned! Why? There's no fire! I can't touch the bottle, it really burns! Maybe it's bewitched for nobody to touch. Well, I have these. Yes, I would like to use them. There we go. I got the paper, this is so exciting. Ah! Revealing the true soul. The world hides the truth from you. Work your soul through life, and you will understand the purpose of this act. If you try to corrupt this essence, your soul will be hidden and never see the face of truth. To destroy an impure soul or give freedom to those who are trapped, you will need... Okay, so my blood. I have the candles, I have ashes, I have salt and pepper. A rose. And hair from the person you want to bewitch. So this'll what, kill them? Okay. Like, I have the salt and pepper and, like, candles and all this stuff. What is this? Okay. Will that grow the flower? Because that's a blue rose up in that painting, and it's growing in the moonlight, and she was asking before if moonlight does the same thing as... Not that. If moonlight does the same thing as sunlight. So, can I use the seed? Uh-huh. Wow, this really is a nice blue rose. Okay, cool. So, nice. And my blood, so can I use the knife on myself? Ooh! That's so sad. Ouch, that hurt! But now I have my blood. Now it's... Ew. Okay. And then I need their hair. I also need to... Oh, maybe now that I have the, Okay, hold on, I think I know what to do. So if we take this... Yeah, that looks right. What should I do? I refuse to do this. It can't be a good thing. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely not going to notice that that's in an entirely different font. Fran, here are the materials you'll need. Have you studied the ritual? Yes, but I'll need more time. I can't remember all the words. We'll learn them fast. Let us know when you are ready. What the hell? Psst. Girl, I think you need help getting rid of this bag. I can do that for you. But I may need it. No, you don't. Trust me. If you want to get out of here, this bag must disappear. I'll take it. You didn't see me. Bye. That's probably that girl's head. Okay. Okay, I have to tell them I need their hair. We are waiting for you, Fran. Okay, maybe not. I don't understand what else I need to do. No, not that. Out here. I don't know what to do. I'm mentally stuck. I know you have something that makes you see things others can't. How do you know that? I'm a talking toad. Is that normal? I don't think so. But you can talk to me. That makes you special. It's logical. Yes, you're right. But what about the things I can see then? Have you seen everything? Maybe you're missing some messages. I'll see what I can find. I already saw that. Like the thing on the wall, I already saw it. And the bike. I already did all this. Like, I already... Okay. What else do I need to do? Maybe I need to give them the paper. Look, ladies, there's something missing. I couldn't find your hair in the bag. Hair, you say? There's no hair needed, we know that. But look for yourself, it's written down there, in the recipe. That's true. How could we miss that? All right. There, now get prepared. I'll let you know when I'm ready. Okay, so... now we have to set everything up. Okay. I'm confused. Hold on a second. Draw a pentagram with the ashes inside the black and white square. Okay. So... and then we put the candles down. Wow, this worked out great! Very nicely done, Fran! And then the candles. And... can we... pretty fire, candles lit! What else do we need? Fill the cauldron with water and put the other elements in it and boil it. Okay. So, put the water... oh, I forgot to turn on the fire! Okay, so light the stove. The match won't stay lit. Close the window. The cold wind will stay out now. Light the stove. Boil it. Put everything else. Magical soup. Are they gonna have to drink this? That's gross. Baking soda. Oh. My blood? I hope it tastes good, tra-la-la. Goodbye, Blue Rose. In the pot now. I should show the girls that the potion is ready. Let's examine this real quick. Pour over the person you want to bewitch. The boiling water? Okay, here we go. Everything is ready. Let's go to the kitchen. Good, let's go. Oh boy. Please sit down and close your eyes. This is gonna hurt. Or not. Okay. And now I'll say the words. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah homina homina blah 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 blah. Blee blee blee. Wait a second. That's not the right spell. You tricked us. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. What have I done? Oh my goodness, this isn't right. The key! Now I can free my dear kitty. I'm nervous. But now I have to get my kitty back. I never thought this would kill them. I'm sorry, girls. She's like, well, I just committed murder, but at least now I can get my cat back. It was for a good cause in the end. Alright, let's go get him back. Okay. What is it, Fran? Open the cage. I can't. The key doesn't fit. Did you see another keyhole somewhere? Yes, I saw one. I'll see if it fits there. I'll be waiting. Hurry up. In their mirror, which is really a cabinet, I guess. The key was for this keyhole. And what's that, a puzzle? Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay, I see. I get you. This one can't be moved. Okay. Jesus Christ, that took... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that puzzle honestly took way too long. I edited everything out so you didn't have to watch me sit there and be frustrated and confused. But, like, holy crap, that was so difficult. That took forever. Slide puzzles are the bane of my existence. What is this? 2 skeletons? They're kind of small, like me. I can imagine who these 2 were. Then I'm not a killer. Oh god. Sister promise. We, Clara and Mia, Buhalmet, promise to revenge the unfair destiny it were decided for us. With blood and tears we promise that we will kill him and bring our bodies back. We won't stand this any longer. Even though we are sisters, we hate each other, and we will always hate each other. Nothing will ever change that. But now, even with our bodies attached to each other, we can't complete our task. The strongest will live forever, and the weakest will die. The sisters have a huge scar in the middle. That's scary. Maybe they were 2 different persons after all. The bed and floor looks so familiar. Yeah, it looks like the asylum. Pretty hair decoration. 2-headed doll. It must be really old. It's also quite dirty. I guess it's because they played a lot with it. Duotine? My pills are called Duotine too. But they got the yellow ones. I wonder what's the difference. Who's it word? These girls are very strange. I wonder why they hated each other so much. Let's grab the key. Pearls, I guess from a broken necklace. Mother must die? Ew! Maybe that mommy wasn't a good mommy at all. My mommy was very good. She hugged me many times. Shiny stuff.
So did they kill their mother? Or... all I can imagine is that the mother must have abused them. And maybe they killed her? I don't know, they were clearly, like, in the asylum, though. Which I guess kind of makes sense, because this area is, like... it's really close to the asylum. I mean, I fell down the well, which is in the forest right outside the sewer system in the asylum, so... Anyway, let's go free Mr. Midnight. He's been in that cage long enough. I like how he stands up when I come in. My cat does that.
I think this is the key. It worked! My dear kitty, it worked! Come out, let me hug you. Oh. Aww. She's crying. That's so sweet. Oh, this feels so good. I'm free. Fran, my good friend. You are free, my dear. Now it's time to go home. Yes, let's go. I hope the way back home isn't far away. I hope so too, Fran. We can do this together. I can help you.
God, I'm emotional as hell. That was really emotional. Okay, we'll go out the window.
I did it, Sir Toad. The girls are gone. This is perfect. Now I can leave this place and go to my family. I want to do that too, sir. I finally found my kitty. I just want to go home now and be with Aunt Grace.
But how will you get out of here? There's no boat.
I can't swim, and Mr. Midnight is so afraid of water.
I would love to help you, but I'm too tiny. Even though my body is quite moldable, it would be impossible to carry you both to the other side.
Let me think about it. Don't leave us yet, please.
Okay, what do I have that can make him grow? What? Matches, exterminator. Oh, baking soda? Isn't there something about baking soda and frogs?
Take this, Toad. It may help.
I'm not a bakery bun.
But you are all slimy and soft like dough.
You're right, it may work. Here it goes. That is disgusting. What happened to his eyes? It worked. It really did. I'm so big and I feel gorgeous.
Great. Let's go. Come, Mr. Midnight.
Sure, Fran. I only have one complaint. That giant toad is staring at me.
What are you talking about? He wants to help us, that's all.
All right. If he tries anything, I will scratch him.
That's okay, but try not to hurt him so much while we're sitting on him. The water's very deep, and we don't know what kind of creatures are in there. If we fall in the water, we could die, kitty.
Oh, I promise I won't scratch the toad. Let's go. Hey girl, before we go, I forgot to give you something. I saw you in this picture, so I thought it was yours.
Oh!
And this book was with it too. That's not mine.
Oh, Toad, you found my family photo. Thank you very much. I thought I'd lost it forever. But the book isn't mine.
Oh well, take the book as a gift. It's always healthy to read. It has many pictures.
Wow, thank you. I like pictures. Well, let's go now.
Yes, here we go. Hold on tight. Okay, I'm gonna end that episode here. So, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!